You're never going to want to leave your armored vehicle, okay? Unless it's a vehicle down scenario, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. You have to understand this is 6,000 pounds or so of rolling steel. The best weapon that you have is this armored vehicle, okay? As you can see, very heavy duty armor, about this thick. The only window that rolls down, about this thick, the only window that rolls down is this front one, so I can give documentation. Another something to remember is physics. When you roll the window down, it makes it less protective because now, instead of being supported on all sides, the window's only supported on 3 sides. So it's actually less than it would normally be able to take. You don't want to roll that window down. There's overlap protection here, so since obviously there's no protection up here, we've got the overlap here. This is AR-500 steel or something similar. The engine compartment, the doors are also all armored. Run flats in the tires are a necessity. All right, now I'll show you guys a little bit of what you would normally do in a vehicle down scenario, and then some differences for an armored vehicle. Normally, in a vehicle down scenario, I'm driving, the driver is concentrating on the vehicle. My job is to make sure that this vehicle stays on the road and stays moving no matter what. So I can get to a safe place, I can get to where I have backup, either military or police in the area, or if I'm working for a private company and I have guys in the area, I can meet up with and rendezvous with them. Like I said, the last thing you want to do is in an armored vehicle is stop. If the vehicle goes down, okay, my guys are going to be engaging in the chase vehicle or the lead vehicle already anyway. If there's no chase vehicle or there's no lead vehicle, this vehicle goes down. The person in the back with the primary objective, with whoever we're protecting, is going to cover them, completely cover them. If we don't have a place to move them that's more safe, they're going to use their body as a shield. If we're in the vehicle and a firefight begins, we start getting impact rounds, everybody's going to be armoring up at that time. The first person that we armor up is going to be our mission, our primary person in our custody that we're protecting. Then we armor ourselves, then we're covering that person completely, pushing them down in between the seats and covering them as much as possible. The next thing, once we stay in the vehicle until something's breached. When there's a breach, one of the glass or something like that is breached, what you would normally do in a soft-skinned vehicle, you would normally get out, stay low, and move either to one of the wheels where you have the axle and differential covering you, and you can shoot. You can stay protected from here. You can get on the ground, shoot under if possible. You can creep around and pull rounds over here, okay? That's on a normal soft-skinned vehicle, that's your protective area. There and here. I like to move to the front of the vehicle on a soft-skinned vehicle because what I have now is I have a place I can shoot over the top, pop up here, fire, pop up here, and fire. I can switch it up. They don't know where I'm going to fire from, okay? Another thing you have to worry about when you're shooting from the front of the vehicle is rounds will skip off the hood. They'll skip here and raise up. So you want to stay closer because what will happen is they'll skip and raise. If it's a soft-skinned vehicle, what I can do in the back is I can shoot through the glass here. I need to know where glass changes the trajectory of the rounds. I need to have practice to know that. And then I can peek around the back and switch between those positions. In an armored vehicle, it's completely different, okay? We have armored door panels that are, first, the glass will probably be penetrated first. If guys know what they're doing, they're going to approach the vehicle in this area where I'm at in Central America. What they do is they approach at 45-degree angles and they spray with AK-47s most likely this quarter panel right here, okay? if you see the 90% of guys that are assassinating or professional killers, they're going to be attacking this quarter panel right here. It's going to be one of the weakest points of the vehicle. All right. So, in that situation, when something goes down, I'm probably still going to have protection here. I may still have protection here. I just need to assess where the breach is coming from. And then, the next thing to remember is, I'm in this vehicle now, right? I'm in this vehicle. This door is protected. A lot of guys are going to think like they're in a soft-skin vehicle and they're going to step out here and try and fight around here. What does that do? That allows my feet now to become targets. My feet are completely unprotected. If it's a vehicle like this one, the front window goes down a little bit, okay? Like I said, you don't want to put that down unless it's absolutely an emergency. But before I open this door, if this window is breached, I'm going to shoot through the breach. If this window is not breached, before I open this door, I'm going to put the window down here, and I'm going to put my head back here, and I'm going to try and fire my rounds from here.